Hey guys, welcome back to Lost Legends TV. I'm Ray, and today we are going to be reviewing Run Rabbit Run. Run Rabbit Run is a 2023 psychological thriller. My initial thoughts are it's a pretty decent movie. When it came to the element of creating an eerie atmosphere and the element of foreshadowing, yes, it did a phenomenal job. This movie is symbolism at its finest. The trade-off for that is sometimes leaving things way too open-ended. People are going to be like, what the fuck? At the time of this recording, you can watch this on Netflix. So if you're ready, let's break this down. Spoilers ahead. The movie immediately dives into a sense of foreshadowing. Sarah is a divorced fertility nurse who has a daughter, Mia, and they are set to celebrate Mia's 7th birthday. And upon arriving at the house, they find this bunny waiting at the door for them. Yeah, I'm sure that's not going to come back later. I'm kidding. Hence the title, Run Rabbit Run. This bunny is the whole point of this movie, literally. And I guess it helps that Sarah calls her daughter Mia Bunny. The day after Mia's 7th birthday, she starts acting very strange. From being reclusive to wearing this bunny mask that she just absolutely refuses to take off. And hell, she even claims to miss her grandmother Joan, who she's never even met, and Sarah is estranged to. If that's not a red flag, I don't know what is. I should also probably mention that the night of Mia's 7th birthday, after everybody left and Mia had gone to sleep, Sarah had went outside for a smoke break and tried to throw the fucking bunny over the fence, and Mia caught her, and the bunny bit her on the hand in the process. Now this is very important to the movie, even though you might not think so. After Mia's insistence on meeting Joan, Sarah finally decides to take Mia to meet Joan. Joan, the grandmother, lives in an assisted living facility and she also has dementia. When Joan and Mia finally meet, Joan, who is very obviously confused from her medical condition, starts calling Mia Alice. In a very slow burn tale of events that unfolds, we find out that Alice is Sarah's sister who went missing when she was at the very young age of 7. To spice this mystery up even more, before the visit with Joan even happened, Mia had asked her mother, Sarah, she can have for her family tree project that she had to make in school. Mia claimed to be one of the 2 girls in that photo, one being the mother Sarah and 2 being, survey says, Alice. Okay, now that we have established the main point of the movie, which is watching Mia's mental deterioration and falling deep into the identity of Alice, Sarah decides to take her to her childhood home and unveil everything about Alice's disappearance, everything but the actual truth. The truth is Sarah bullied Alice and locked her in the closet, and Sarah finally freed Alice and Alice started choking her violently. Instinctively, Sarah picked up a bunny trap and hit her on the side of the head with it, and then chased after Alice because Alice was running for her life and she was scared until they reached the cliff that the house sits on. Once Alice reaches the cliff, Alice pushes her to her demise. And the movie's ending actually reveals that we have not been watching Mia's mental deterioration, we've been watching Sarah's. For instance, the bite that she received from the bunny on her hand, the infection is starting to get worse, which is clear symbolism of Sarah's infecting guilt of the death of Alice. And trying to cope with motherhood at the same time because she is now in the shoes of a mother, and now she has her own daughter. The movie itself is a great buildup of eerie atmosphere, resulting in the Exorcist-style dream sequences, Hereditary-style scenes of Alice/Mia subtly hiding in background in plain sight, and also adds its own flavor of the cinematic foreshadowing and the small details that it keeps bringing up periodically during the movie. The ending is very open-ended, as we see that Sarah was actually responsible for all these things that we thought Mia had done, such as the disturbing drawings that Mia had been doing on her schoolwork. Sarah wakes up and finds that Alice and Mia are both walking towards the same cliff Alice met her demise on, and we can only assume that Mia is going to meet the same fate. The ending really tethers back and forth on the realm of supernatural, possession, or just plain old never happened, dreamt it all, I'm fucked in the head. Because before that very last scene, Pete, the dad, being to try to help Sarah and Mia throughout the situation. But it can be determined that, for one, Sarah watched Mia go meet her demise the same way Alice did. Number 2, it has a very interesting establishing shot of when Sarah has this hallucination where she accidentally attacks Mia with scissors and cuts her the fuck up. In the next shot, them cuts are not there. So did she actually kill Mia on accident? Did she kill the father and Mia? Because right before she wakes up, there is this setup shot where Sarah walks into the room and Pete is laying very suspicious-like in the bed in a very odd angle. And she lays down with Mia, who physically transforms into Alice and Mia back and forth as Sarah tries to talk to her. And yes, that is Sarah talking to Alice through Mia admitting her guilt. Yes, I understand that. Number 4, was Alice's spirit trying to seek vengeance through Mia? Was it possession? Was it influence? Did they survive? All of these ending possibilities have enough factual cinematic screen time will back up which one you theorize actually happened. But that is the beauty of the open-ended climax. You pick for yourself. Overall, I really did enjoy the movie. I thought it was decent. But when I stated that symbolism is the biggest strong point of this film, I do think the screenplay itself needs to be tightened up a little bit more. And on the other end of the spectrum, the ending scene is so open-ended, I can really see people being like, what the fuck just happened? And that's not always a good thing. So overall, I'll give this a 5.5 out of 10. I think that's fair. This is a decent movie for a late night watch, but I would not go and put it in the history books either. The reoccurring theme of the bunny, where now that we know they have a pet bunny, she calls me a bunny, Alice was struck in the head with a bunny trap. The movie did a great job at keeping you guessing and incorporating these elements of creating that atmosphere of what the fuck is going on. The small scenes of Mia and Alice just in the background hiding in plain sight, the small details of the bunny thing going in, the physical shots of the bunny of where it is in present time while all these chaotic things are unfolding. It was nice that they did that. I feel like they capitalized mostly for the good part. So if you do decide to watch it, let me know what you thought. Thank you guys so much for taking a little bit of time out of your day to kick it with me. I love each and every one of you beautiful creatures. Until next time, adios.